Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last part, we actually got some golden gauntlets and broke 3 of the 6 barriers, leading us to Ganon's Tower. In this one, well, let's go pay a visit to the Great Fairy of, I guess she was magic, the ones who gave us Din's Fire, since we now have the gauntlets enough to lift this block. So, with the new gauntlets, we can sneak in here. I will still call it sneaking, despite us making as much noise as possible. The last fairy in the game. Oh. Let's see. Still don't remember any of the songs. Zelda's Lullaby. Hello again. You gave us Din's Fire before. Are you going to give us a benefit this time as well? The Great Fairy of Courage. An enhancement to our defensive power. Receive it now. And one, she's going to fully heal our magic, which is something we did need. We kept running low in the last trials, which is kind of what pushed me to doing this right now. It also doubles our hearts, basically. So now we're doing it with 38 hearts worth instead of just the 19 we had before. All damage is reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. And our magic is full as well. So now we can get back into finishing up those trials. One of the more important ones. Like, once those 3 are down, we're in a good spot, because it should be just the trek up to Ganondorf. And, I don't know, with all the weapons and stuff we have acquired in our journey, I think we'll have a good chance. Inside Ganon's castle. Does it really need to specify inside, though? Couldn't it have just said Ganon's castle? Because, I mean, if we're outside of it, we're in a different area entirely. We don't really need to worry about outside Ganon's castle. Oh. Oh no. So we need the blue fire, which means one of our fairies is getting used. Oh, goodbye. You also saw right there, I did pick up a blue potion. That is in case we do run into a lot of trouble. Yeah, it is a nice backup in that event. With both those guys down, all we have to do is make it past the... I think both of these are going to be ice. Yeah. But you can see ice doesn't really do much damage to us at all. More than I was expecting, but still not that much. And the next one is... a recovery. Alright, we opened those in the right order. If you do it the other way around, you're like, oh, come on. And then you get frozen. So we will have to find something to fill our bottle with later. But I guess it's not the end of the world that we have an empty bottle here. Alright, so it looks like our goal is to get up that area. Just for first check, what happens if I push it this way? It fills the hole. Alright, I wasn't sure if it filled the hole or was going to fall endlessly like the edge ones led. Oh, that's definitely the wrong move, because the only 2 choices now are off the cliff, off the cliff. Which really only leaves us with this as our first push. Oh. Okay, that fill the hole and then use the other block. Fair enough. We step out step back in should reset everything. So, instead of the route we did take, we're going to push this guy first. That should allow us... Oh, we should... I even saw it in the last one, and I decided, like, no, we don't need more blue fire. Come on now. So yeah, there is red ice over there. So attempt 3, begin. Because the puzzle itself isn't that bad, unless you do what I did first, which is like, oh, I'll shift this one directly into the hole. And there's a restock fairy if you need it. If it's still around at the end of this, we'll take it, but I hope it's smart enough to escape when it gets a chance. Up we go again. And it looks like it's a rusted switch behind there. To say a shift, and I don't think that's quite what it's called. A rusted switch behind there, so we have to pick that up. And our rewards this time are a recovery heart and more magic. They're expecting you to just be low on magic this entire time, which I can't blame them. It does use quite a bit of magic to use a light arrow. Hello, Ruto. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Really? That's all she doesn't have anything else to say after we've seen her for the first time, well, the second time again in so long? Alright, light and spirit time. Which I did say we were doing light next and then completely forgot, so let's get back into that. Because light is hidden behind this pillar. You just can't even get into it without it. And we're testing the strength of the barrier. Seems to be still pretty solid, even though it's down to just 2 forces protecting it. Well, fine. A bundle of arrows. Ice. There's so many. So those are little keys, but they're invisible. Oh, they played it mean this time. They put 2 ice out. And once all 6 treasure chests are opened, you get a treasure chest. Oh. Is this more? This is more ice. Alright. So once the 3 good ones are open, I guess. And this one gives us a key. Now, I don't remember if it's this one or it is... Alright. Or it is the spirit one. But I thought there was a hidden door. Alright. We go here, and we know the song. It's the same song we've played so many times before. Whenever you see a Triforce, you stop and play Zelda's Lullaby. Which still is a weird name for a song, but in any case, gives us likely another key. And we can continue on with this trial. From in here, you can get a better shot to get up there. And because one of them is backwards, it makes them meet basically right here. And now that all of them have been acquired, we are clear to go through this door and find none. There is no thing for us to shoot here. So our rewards are nothing and nothing. However, there is a redead that hangs from the ceiling and leads us to the actual area. Well, the redead doesn't, but if you walk right through the back wall like you just saw, it'll bring us over to the final area. You can also, I believe, shoot an arrow through it, but the light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. But I did want to get the whatever it gives you right at the beginning of the room. Because yeah, if you aimed that right, you could probably just shoot. It would be a few blocks lower than normal, but you'd probably just shoot it from there. But the light barrier has now gone off as well, leaving us only the spirit one left. Fitting, since it was the last dungeon we did, and because of my laziness, the last thing that's currently uploaded. I'm trying to go through the rest right now so that we can put the entire rest of the series up. Ah! Who needs to move those statues? We're fine. And with everything acquired, we can continue on through the... Yeah, but look at all those hits we got. We're down half a heart. The hookshot can and will stun these guys fine. So it is the optimal choice. However, you cannot hookshot through those, but one of the few times in the game you need them. Like their actual dungeon, you need a bomb Jew. And if you don't have any going into it, well, you can pick more up here. Which we have 34 bomb chews. I think we will be fine. And you actually need to use this. Oh, your shield does not do anything in here, so you have to use light arrows. This one's lighter than the rest, so let's shoot it. Nope. Oh, spiderwebs. So instead of all of what I was doing, it's only in Majora's Mask that light arrows work on those. You have to fireball it. So we saw one that makes sense, and it's... Okay, hello. It's that one, which is just a lighter color than the rest. It's rare that you get to see them in such, I guess, good lighting. With that, we can continue on and finish the final of the barriers. Once we, pick up our rewards for getting here. A little bit of magic. And a Deku Nut. Thank you, game, that you know exactly what we needed. The barrier has been dispelled. Hello, Naburu. Hurry up, kid. Well, alright. I do like that it just teleports us out. We don't need to walk through those rooms, because then they just have to design them in a way that it was a quick route back. But we ended with Spirit also just so we can be right next to the doorway to go into it. Normally, I think it's fire or light that tends to be your last ones, because you need the gauntlets, so you wouldn't be able to do fire or light without them. See, that looks suspicious to me. I don't see anything apparently. Like, that looks like it should be a treasure chest area. It's not a kill the enemies trigger, so up the staircase we go. A nice, relaxing spiral one. Oh. Yep, no rewards. Instead, we are treated to two Danaphos, I believe. Navi, what are they? Yep, Danaphos. Their big difference from Lizophos are, one, we're on a better platform for them, and two, I believe they can breathe fire. I don't know if we'll get to see them breathe fire in this one, but they can definitely do it in Majora's Mask, so that's where it comes to mind from. Those two go down, and they are pretty much a joke because of the double defense. They hit me a lot at the end there, and I'm still 18 out of 19 hearts, so. Our next step is much less, actually no, these are similar. I was trying to use the light arrows on these guys, however, they don't seem to be having it. So I'll just have to defeat them with good old sword skills, like always. But yeah, these guys are a much bigger threat. They've already taken out 3 of our hearts. And our reward for that is the boss key, or big key. I think it's boss key. And that's what we're going to be calling it. We've made it all the way to the boss key of Ganon's Tower. In the next part, we continue our way up to deal with Ganondorf. See you guys then.